All right, good morning. Welcome, anybody that tunes in or catches the stream later. Go ahead and check out this demo for Dune Awakening. Apparently, you get a special item for completing it prior to launch.
The only peace I find is a future that never happened. One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. I created the future. Until it created me. But I see a narrow way. A path that might have been. What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl? Everything would change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen. Sardaukar deployed to protect the spice melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen exterminated. No Muad'Dib. No Lisan al-Gaib. No Kwisatz Haderach. All of my visions lead to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
I got chills, man. It's really hitting the vibe. Oh man, how many shaders does the demo need to compile? Yeah. Hope it can actually, deliver on what it's looking like it's promising. Yeah, that was definitely my first looks at this. Obviously, with the compiling shaders, I had not launched this before just now. One. Compiling shaders, one. All right. Hey. Okay, fair enough. Always go to the settings first. Okay. Well, this is what auto-selected. That's surprising. Huh. Ah, yes, we need the ultra-wide support. Okay. Let's go ahead and run the benchmark. See what that's like before we run through the character creation. Well, seemed a little stuttery. It's even stuttery in the menus a little bit. Like that audio crackling. That's not great. What's going on? Well, it is working. Doing something. Oh. Okay. Oh man, that's cool. I really wish I had some of these latest gen graphics cards, man. Yep. So, as you can see, 3050 laptop GPU. A little dated. A little dated setup, but what I got. Probably try tweaking that some to get a little better performance out of it, but won't do that now. I believe I already do have this wish listed. Ah, there we go. Oh, don't steal my code. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a generic code for everybody. There you go. If you need the code for the Frame Blade knife skin at launch, there it is. All right, well, how do I get back to the... There we go.
Approach, prisoner. Show yourself, child.
Hey. Well, I always try to model my players after me, and not quite that strong. Look at those legs. Jeez. I don't know. What? Long neck. All right. Why does that not look like it's adjusting his chest size? I don't know. Okay. Skin tone. Pale as hell. Alright, we'll go with that. Oh, there's different presets. I should have cycled through those. There's a Bitly. I don't even know what that is. Put that back in. Right. Yeah, one's fine. Jesus, this is in depth. Okay. Not doing all that. just whoa, okay. Creepy. Whoa. Very detailed eyes, okay. Same with the nose. Wow. Is this in depth? Just for a face skin. Yeah, we'll just we'll keep that the way it is. Hairstyle. That ain't bad. Oh. That. Go. Apparently, I am somewhere between strawberry blonde and a light ginger. Dang, those are some chunky eyebrows. A little weird. All the eyebrows. But you got a lot of control over them too. Kind of like the mutton chop look. I feel like there should be an in-between there. Nope, they don't have one. Okay. That'll work. But we need the beard color to match. Better. Face tattoo. See. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna go no tattoo. Let's check them out. Let's see where that would have applied. Feeling that's just my GPU not rendering that well enough. Head scar. I can get down with some scars though. Hidden by the beard? Okay. Subtle. Mostly hidden by the beard. Yep, don't need any makeup. Oh. Alright, let's see. I didn't know there was a toggle attire button. That would have made things easier. Yeah. Let's see. That neck length normal, or is that too long? I think that's better. Legs. A little thicker. There we go. Okay. I think that is closer to modeling a character after me. Obviously not perfect.
What I am?
Oh, I'm supposed to answer.
Then I will sift your words for lies. Let's begin. Where were you born?
Okay. Okay, so I guess, okay, so when I mouse over, it tells me the details. And from what I have heard from others is that these choices that you make in the character creation basically give you a, like, starting abilities, but that all the different traits and abilities are available to you in the game. So it's just a little bit of, you know, role-playing and where you start from what I understand. Technologist, political, honorable.
The heart of the Imperium. The heart of civilization. The Order of the Imperium is rooted in the Farfreluches. A place for every man, and every man in his place. Where is your place?
Do I want to be the educated caste that serves the great houses? Bondsman, citizen class? Or do I want to be Na Familia? Essential members of a household retinue. So basically... That's nobility. And then the Pion is peasants. I want to play as nobility.
Did you give bad advice? Or make a bad deal? To be close to power is to walk the knife's edge. You had a mentor in your youth, trained by one of the schools. Who was your mentor?
Okay, so choosing my mentor is where that stat comes into play. I'm torn between the Swordmaster and the Bene Gesserit. So just like Al-Ghaib, is that how you say it? You know, having the Bene Gesserit schooling as a male. Let's do that.
Yes, I have heard of our sisters giving training outside of the chapter house. It is frowned upon. The test is almost complete. Have you spoken truth? Come here. Kneel. Put your hand in the box.
Be wild if there was a wrong choice.
I hold at your neck the Gom Jabbar, the high-handed enemy. Don't pull away or you will die. Great plots are afoot in the Imperium, and the currents of intrigue run deeply. Arrakis is the key, and the Fremen are missing. You will go to Arrakis as our agent, prisoner. You have one task. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. Everything depends on this. Do you understand?
Not really. I'm a prisoner?
Good. You speak truth. But here is the rest of it. There is only one rule. Keep your hand in the box and live. Withdraw it and die. An animal would gnaw off its own hand to escape the pain. And we can only be served by humans. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. You will know when it is done.
Okay. Oh, there's no demo portion to actually play. Dang. Yep. Wake the sleeper, that's the code. I thought there'd be something actually playable though. Dang. Well, there I am in the menu. That's cool. I think my player actually looks pretty good, looks like me. So that part worked. Considering there's nothing actually playable, I'm gonna see about tweaking the graphics some, seeing if I can eke out some performance. No. You're welcome. Up the texture quality a little bit. Keep the hair low. And we'll go to ultra performance. Turn off the FSR3. Turn off the frame generation. Can I turn that off? No. Okay. Let's try the benchmark now. I already think it's running better. Could be placebo though. It's definitely seems to be smoother, even if it isn't much higher frame rate. Yeah, that transition here is definitely going smoother than the last time. Well, I'm not sure if that actually did, you know, hit higher frames on average or not than early. I'll have to go back and check, but definitely seemed like it, you know, felt smoother. And clearly 3050 laptop GPU there, you know, so it's only 4 gigs of VRAM. I think it did okay. I feel like I'll be able to actually play this and enjoy it on this, you know, laptop, but clearly I'm missing out on a lot of performance by, you know, being a little dated in the hardware department over here. So I'm not sure this would, you know, keep up on like an older like 1650 or something. Probably would be too much for that. But if you're on something like a 3050 or above, I think you're going to have no problems with this. I think people have gotten this to work on the Steam Deck. But whether or not the game will actually play once it launches is going to be a question. So, yeah, thanks for stopping by if you did, and you know, be sure to, you know, stop by and check me out another time when I'm playing something, you know, something more than a demo. I'm looking forward to this release. Catch you guys later.